Welcome back to CI Living. We're keeping it local here on WCIA3. March is Poison Prevention Month, and next week is the 60th anniversary of Illinois' Poison Control Center.
Did you know the service they provide is free?
I did not.
Well, joining us now is a registered pharmacist with County Market Health Mart Pharmacy, Norma Holtz. Norma, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
She's coming in and educating us on all the different...
different types of items
poison
that you might have in your home. But what is poison? Let's get a good definition of it.
Poison is actually anything that's going to create a reaction that you don't want.
Okay.
It can be anything from your pills to children getting a hold of something in your garage. You're going to create all kinds of reactions for children that they don't want. And even for adults, when they're exposed to an insecticide or a pesticide, something that can create harm to them also.
Yeah, and we can see here we've brought in a bunch of different types of pills and or items that you might find in your home that actually would be poisonous in theory for you.
I thought it'd be a great idea to have a little quiz because children, to our eyes, we can see some differences. So you can see some are candy and some are the real tablets or capsules or etc. But for children, beautiful colors makes no difference to them.
And this first set, I think, is a really good example. I'll hold it up for the camera so that they can see it. Like for us, there's a telltale giveaway on the one on this side here. And we'll see if you can see it. So, well, maybe not. There you go.
I see it. There's an M.
So, right, there's an M. So we know that's going to be, this one's going to be an M&M. But this one is what?
That one actually is an adult chewable vitamin.
Oh. So
how bad would that be for a kid if they got a hold of it? Because when I think vitamins, I think, maybe one or two, they'll be all right.
It depends on what kind of vitamin is. That vitamin right there is more or less a water-soluble vitamins. So that the adult or the average child, if you consume too much of the water-soluble, your body gets rid of it. But if you have vitamins that are more oil-soluble, your body tends to hold on to it. It's harder for a child to excrete it, and of course, a child being much smaller, it doesn't take as much as it would for an adult.
Can you overdose on vitamins?
Yes,
I didn't know about
especially iron.
Now, I can tell pretty much some of them, bad or good, like you said, being the adults, except for these chocolate ones. Those are tricky.
Yes.
How do you know which one is the bad one?
Well,
you're cheating now.
I meant to flip it over so that people at home could see it. I didn't see it, but that's, but you make a valid point, though. They look similar.
They look very similar. A lot of things taste very similar, so the child doesn't even know that they're getting something that's not good for them.
Right.
That's chocolate.
So there's the reveal.
This
laxative. This one's the chocolate. Right.
This one's the laxative.
The one that says Dove, I think.
It is the chocolate, right? A good clue. But even though children have a hard time with this, I think what adults do too, because as you showed with the Nicorette and the gum, Heather didn't get it, I didn't get it, and so you can make that mistake very easily.
Yes, you could. Even just pulling it from your pocket. Say this is stuffed in somebody's pocket, and if you're not looking at the back of it, what it says, you might just accidentally pop your piece and start chewing it. If you're not a nicotine person, you'll get that kind of a little bit of a nicotine buzz. But for a child, they can overdose on nicotine, and it can cause them cardiac problems, etc.
And on the display that you brought over here, you talk about the poison purse, which I think is really interesting too, is that you don't know when things fall out of a bottle or out of your wallet. I mean, you could have a nice little, orange pill like this and think, oh, this is gum, and pop it, and who knows?
Yes. The little ones can get a hold of so much in your purse. They see you enter it, exit it. It's not something that we have closed or locked. It's something that is pretty accessible to them, even if it's a stranger's purse. If it's sat down and they have a curiosity, they see something beautiful and bright in there, they can take it. Or if they're thirsty, think about drinking something, etc.
What do you recommend to people that have these kinds of, that might not have these secured for their kids?
Definitely, it is one of those things put up and away.
Okay.
Good
out
advice.
of sight, out of mind.
All right, you're stick around because we're going to have some questions from viewers coming up.
Sounds good.
All right, if you would like more information on poison prevention, go to CILiving.tv.